Hello, my name is Stephen Pope, and this is a brief review of the history and current status of Kigali, Rwanda. First of all, Rwanda is an extremely small country in the heart of Africa, and it borders Burundi, Uganda, Tanzania, and the Democratic Republic of the Congo. The picture on the right displays some of the countries just listed, and inside the blue circle is the general location of Rwanda. The picture on the left shows the outline of the country of Rwanda itself, and the star located in the exact middle is Kigali. Mentioned earlier, Rwanda is extremely small. It is actually only 10,000 square miles in entirety. That is roughly 0.28% the size of the United States. Now, Kigali is in the exact middle of the city in order to bring together the entire country politically, economically, and culturally. Kigali as a sector model would be considered multi-nuclei. If you go ahead and take a look at the picture on the right, you can compare the colored boxes to the key, and you find that everything's really scattered. There is generally a city center, and yet industry, health, and social classes tend to be scattered out throughout the entire map. It would not be concentric because it does not have distinct social layers. One of the worst problems Kigali faces is its poor infrastructure in informal settlements. If you take a look at the picture, you can see the orange clay roads that go up and down hills and mountains and are not good for travel when you're trying to get to work or to food or to proper basic needs, and that's one of the major social problems that informal settlements are facing in Kigali today. Many of the problems that Rwanda faces today can be traced back to their colonization. The country was colonized by Germany and then later Belgium, and both countries exploited Rwanda solely for its resources and its people. This did not help form the country politically or economically. One other event that really set back Rwanda was the genocide in 1994. Nearly 800,000 Tutsi Rwandans and some moderate Hutu were killed by the Hutu-led government for political reasons. The movie Hotel Rwanda is a very accurate and wonderful depiction of the tragic event, and the picture to the left shows some of the refugees fleeing Rwanda at the time. Like stated earlier, Kigali's biggest problem is with its informal settlements. Almost 700,000 out of over 1 million people that live in Kigali live in an informal settlement. But the government is trying to help the informal settlements in that it is partnering with the United States and other countries and even some nonprofits to address some of the topics listed in the Brundtland Commission. The most important being preserving the environment, achieving universal primary education, combating HIV and AIDS, and improving maternal health and reducing child mortality. So what does the future of Kigali look like? Well, in the last 20 years alone, so many international countries have become more interested in Kigali's potential to become a more dominant political figure in African culture. Now, all this increased investment in Kigali helps to create more jobs in the expanding city center, and the more jobs that come in the city center, the more jobs people living in informal settlements can have, and in turn, less informal settlements will be needed. The country is stated, by helping the people, we can help the city.